I'm Hope Medina with Colorado Code Consulting and the co-chair of the Sustainability Membership Council. Join us for today's video on double net zero homes. I've had the privilege of working with Daryl McMaster for several years in the Water Task Group for the National Green Building Standard. And from our time together, I can tell you I am completely impressed with his commitment to change the way houses are designed and built. Daryl has been building homes for over 40 years, and in 2006 he decided to change the direction that his homes were being designed and built. He set out to have homes run 100% off of the environment, and he wanted his homes to be able to generate all of the utility needs of that home on site. By 2009, he was able to build that home, and he hasn't looked back since then. So what does it mean to have a home run 100% off of the environment? Well, this is accomplished by calculating the amount of water that is going to be utilized by a home, and then you have a rainwater harvesting system that's able to accommodate for the needs of the household. Now, the other thing that you're also going to need is you're going to have to utilize a septic tank and on-site wastewater. And you're also going to have to realize that you're going to need a heating source or a cooling source. And so this is going to be done by a renewable energy. He utilizes geothermal HVAC. And of course you're going to have to power the home, and so that's done by PV panels. So when you add all of this together, what you end up demonstrating is that you have a zero net energy home. Now, this is a term that many people are becoming familiar with, meaning that you generate enough power or enough energy to function without having to utilize an outside source. You generate as much energy as you utilize, and so that is where he becomes a net zero home. Now, it doesn't just stop there. He also is a net zero water, meaning that he has enough water to supply what the household needs are and not having to use an additional source. So he has a double net zero home. Now, recently he has been informed by some government officials in DC that his homes are considered net zero carbon. So not only is he net zero energy, net zero water, now he's net zero carbon. In my mind, he has sustainability. I had the opportunity to send him a couple of questions, and he was kind enough to respond for this video. So the first question I asked is, have you built point source homes outside of Texas? And he replied stating, yes, we have worked with a builder in Lafayette, Louisiana, who has built a model home. We wanted to see how it worked, teaching other builders our approach to building homes and how it would work with his sales staff and subs. The second question I asked is, are the costs comparable to the conventional constructed homes that we're accustomed to? Daryl's response was, it costs about 8 to 10% more above a standard custom home. Our owners usually have a 48 to 52 month payoff of that investment. But as one math professor once told me, what's the first 8 to 9 years of a 30-year mortgage? Interest. His utilities and fuels are tax deductible. That starts to negate that additional cost. Our customer base is 15% environmentalist, 25% survivalist, 60% economist. These were the good math students that understand an investment in your home that pays off and leaves you living in a healthy home. Their idea of green is a $100 bill, but not going out, a $100 bill coming in. So the third question I asked is there any particular thing that you would like to express to the audience about your homes? And Daryl's reply was that they do have a choice when they purchase a new home. Last year, over 85% of all homes built in this country were built to the lowest acceptable standards allowed by law. Why? Because the consumer thinks they have all the answers when the truth is they don't even know the right questions. But they have their crown molding and they have those countertops that are granite and are beautiful. So I want to thank Daryl McMaster and Sustainable Homes. This is quite the accomplishment, and I truly hope that more builders follow in your footsteps. Join us tomorrow for the next edition in the Sustainability Membership Council's Voices from Building Safety Month.